Hello, my name's Ellie and I am a full-time traveller, travel blogger, and I make videos here on my YouTube channel. And today I want to talk to you about this beautiful, beautiful teal bank card. This is a Starling Bank card and I've been using this card for the last few months on my travels and it's been pretty revolutionary to use. So I was really excited when Starling got in touch with me to work with me so I can tell you more about this card. So in this video I'm going to go through why this card is perfect for your travels. Now I will say that this card is available for UK residents only. It's really good to use at home. It's not just a travel card, but it does have a lot of travel benefits. So the first really great thing about using this card is that you can tap it anywhere in the world using contactless Wi-Fi and it doesn't charge you anything extra. It's as if you are tapping it in the UK. So you can use it in cafes, in restaurants, in shops, and the amount that comes off of your card is the exact amount of the item. You do not get charged any more. Now this is something really revolutionary for the last few years. This did not happen. You could not just tap your card a few years ago and not get charged. But now you can. And personally, I find that a lot of countries are using less cash, just like we do in the UK. And so you kind of feel like a local now, being able to tap your card rather than walking around with a lot of cash, maybe like a tourist would. It makes life just a lot more easier when you are traveling. The second thing, which is also relating to saving money, because we all love to save some money, is that you don't get charged any extra withdrawal fees when you do withdraw cash using this card. So you will get charged a fee from the local bank that you use, but Starling do not then charge a fee. And what's really good is that you can withdraw an unlimited amount of money from your account and still have no fees with this card. So again, just like tapping, it just makes things so much cheaper. I mean, you're literally saving money by using this card, whereas if you use another card, they are going to charge you a few pounds in withdrawal fees. And trust me, especially if you're on a long trip, that really does add up. The third thing on that note is that when you do tap it and when you do withdraw money, as long as you've got internet there and then, you'll get an instant notification to tell you how much has come off of your card. And that comes through in the local currency, in pounds, and it shows the merchant's name. So that means that you can't get ripped off. No one can just add on an extra zero there thinking that you won't see your bank statement for a while, because literally when you're still in that moment using your card, you'll get a notification on your phone to tell you exactly how much has just come off. The fourth thing is that we do still have to be careful of having our cards copied when we are abroad or having fraudulent activity. Now, the really great thing about Starling is that you can go into its app and you can lock your card and unlock it. It's also good if you think you might have had fraudulent activity. I had that the other day. Something came off of my card and I was a bit worried. So I locked it to make sure nothing else could come off while I sorted out the situation. In the end, the merchant put the money back on. It must have been some kind of mistake. So then I was able to unlock it confidently. Now, if this was a high street bank card, you would have to call the bank in order to freeze your card. And then the chances of them unfreezing it when you knew it wasn't fraudulent activity are very low. So this just makes it so much more convenient just to manage your card and your money yourself through the app without having to speak to anyone else. Now, talking of speaking to people, one of the things I also really love about Starling, and it's also really good when you're traveling, is that they have a 24/7 customer service team. Now, they are available via the app. You can either chat to them via the app or you can email them. And again, you know, trying to call someone when you are abroad, especially a bank, is a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. So the fact that you can speak to them on chat or you can email them and they are happy to speak to you that way is also just so good as a traveler, and it makes life so much easier, especially if you are a newbie traveler and you haven't dealt with bank cards and fraudulent activity and things before when you travel. The other thing, of course, is, you know, we all also hear that we have to tell our banks when we are traveling. Now here you do not have to tell Starling when you are about to travel, but if you did have any issues, then you can just speak to them on the app straight away, and then they can get that sorted for you. Now when we travel, we all like to know how much we are spending, and often people are trying to stick to a budget. Now in the app there is a monthly roundup report, and it tells you throughout the month how much you have spent so far that month. It also breaks it down into categories like food, drink, shopping, entertainment. So if you do think that you've gone over your budget one month, then you can have a look back and see, okay, where did I spend a lot of that money? And this is also really good, even if you're not traveling, maybe you are saving money for travel, then you can definitely have a look to see what your money is going on. So if you do want to save some more money, then maybe you can look to pull back in some of those areas before you go traveling to save some extra money for traveling. Now, before you go traveling, if you are going to be traveling with some other Brits, then you should encourage them to get a Starling Bank card as well, because once they do, you can all transfer money between each other really, really easily. There's always a case when you go out for dinner or someone buys tickets that you owe people money, and this way you don't have to keep giving money back in cash. You can just transfer money really easily through the Starling apps to each other. And finally, like I said, this is not a travel card. This is actually a UK bank card, but it does just have a lot of travel benefits. So you can order it to your home in the UK before you go traveling, get used to it, use it to manage your money before you go away, and then you can use it when you go away and get all of the benefits that I've just mentioned. It really just does make it so much more convenient and easy to manage your money whilst you are traveling. Often when we travel, one of the most stressful things is money, whereas the Starling card, I've used this in many countries all over the world, and as long as you've got the right settings set up, then it will work. I would really recommend that you get this card for travel, whether you are going to traveling very soon or you are going in the future, because like I said, you can use it at home in the UK before you do. So make sure you click the link below in the description to download the app and get one of these beautiful cards sent to you. So if you have liked this video and you have found it useful, then please do give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you think of Starling. If you've already got a card, if you want to get a card, I would love to know. Also hit subscribe for more travel videos, because like I said, I travel full time. I do a lot of adventures, so I would love for you to follow along, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.